According to 911, it took emergency services about 25 minutes to respond to the initial domestic abuse call from the children's mother. NOPD Chief Ann Kirkpatrick has opened a PIB investigation and to the police department's response. Council Vice President Moreno says the city saw a similar outcome in the Asia Davis case, where police took more than 10 hours to respond to her two separate 911 calls before she was murdered. Eleanor Tabone has our top story.
According to the New Orleans Health Department, women who experience non-fatal strangulation by their partner are 750% more likely to be murdered by that same person.
And the severity of their cases just gets dismissed, and people die.
City of New Orleans Councilwoman Helena Moreno says domestic violence calls aren't being handled with the urgency they require.
When a mother calls and says that my children's lives are in danger, they could potentially be murdered by a crazy person, you would think that police should be dispatched immediately. That is the expectation.
The 911 timeline shows it took 25 minutes after the first call before officers arrived at the scene, where 3 children died in a fire in the 4900 block of America Street. According to Carl Fassel, Chief of Orleans Parish Communications District, when the call came in, there were no police units free to respond.
In an ideal world, we would have enough field units to be able to assign someone and send them to that call immediately. You guys are well aware we don't live in an ideal world now.
I'm asking a lot of questions. This can't keep happening. We already saw what happened with Asia Davis.
My name is Asia. I've been called y'all. Don't ask me my name. Y'all got my number.
Police say Asia Davis was killed by her ex-boyfriend, Henry Tully Jr., on May 11th. Dispatch records show she called 911 on April 6th about him and again on April 18th. According to police records, both times her calls were downgraded, and in both occasions it took NOPD more than 10 hours to respond, and both calls were marked gone on arrival.
They're going to have a lot to answer to when they go in front of God.
Friday, the pre-trial conference in the Asia Davis case begins. Asia's mother, Kenya Davis, is asking where the disconnect is after hearing another mother was left waiting for help.
There's ridiculousness in New Orleans. 25 minutes to get to 3 kids.
Councilwoman Moreno wants Gwen's Law hearings for the most severe cases of domestic violence. Gwen's Law passed in 2017. The law makes it harder for domestic violence offenders to get out of jail on bond. The law was created in honour of Gwen Saley, who was shot by her estranged husband.
It allows for the judge to hold the offender until there is a contradictory hearing to really assess the risk to the victim and the family.
To protect those who don't feel protected in their own homes. Eleanor Tabone, Eyewitness News.
A family member of the 3 kids killed in the fire say a vigil will be held near the house on America Street at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Councilwoman Moreno says domestic violence is in the council's upcoming budget meeting. Now, we want to share this with you again. If you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship, you can always call this number. It's on your screen right now, the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. We also want to help you right here at home. We have a list of local resources available to domestic violence survivors. That's on our website, WWLTV.com. Just look under that links tab. It's right there at the front of our homepage.